Now, I welcome you to the subject actually we called, let me, hello students. Now, do you all see the new slide? Hello? Mr. Prasad, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Ask some.
I'm at the office, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I can see your screen, sir.
Yeah, okay. Now, students, I apologize. Actually, there's some sound coming from the environment behind me. So this module is called research writing skills. Okay, this is the non-GPA module. This is a very important module, not only for your research that subject. Also, you have a mini project in semester 5. Okay, now you are in semester 4, no? Right? When you come to semester 5, you have a mini design project, right? Mini project. And semester 7 and 8, you have a research project. So for both these modules, the knowledge that I'm going to give you today is very important, students. Okay. So therefore, try to learn, and I will do it slowly so that you can understand. Okay. Now, here, these are the intended learning outcomes. Actually, yellow one is the research paper, understand the research paper. But before that, I think you have to identify the research problem, okay? And problem, and then you have to prepare the research proposal, right? Actually, these learning outcomes are not in the order, right? First one should be, you need to identify the research problem, and then you have to come up with the proposal, and then to prepare the proposal, you need the literature review kind of thing, right? And finally, you come with the research paper writing, okay? Science writing the research paper preparation. I think we should change these learning outcomes in an appropriate way, right? So therefore, you have this component research problem identification and the proposal, right? Literature review and referencing, methodology, data collection, writing the report, and the research paper, right? Those are the things which we are hoping to cover under this module. Then you have a continuous assessment as well, right? Okay, students. So these are the things you have under your subject, right? Now let me come to right now, students. Do you see your hello?
Recording in progress.
Mr. Prasad, are you there? Still, students are there. Hello.
Sir, I'm there, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
We can see the screen, sir.
Hello. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay, students. Let me ask one question from you all before I start the session. Can anybody tell me what do you mean by research? You may have heard earlier this word. If somebody asks, what do you mean by research? Can some students give me the answer? Hello? What is your answer? Anybody knows? You try actually. You give me answer. Students. Students, Mr. Prasad is leaving now. Hello? Any students?
Sir, we actually don't have any
Is there
idea
any
about researches.
Hello. If you don't hear me, you tell me if there are some interruption. Actually, students, the research
No, sir, we
is,
can hear you.
yeah, research is something different that what you are learning now. Now you are learning the kind of different subjects, okay? And then you do the continuous assessment, you do the experiments, and then finally you have exam, okay, written exam. And also you have Viva also. But that is kind of way you are gaining knowledge and the skills. But research is something else that you have to find a solution for a problem which is unknown actually. You don't know the solution. Okay. Then that is mean you are digging into unknown territory, right? You have to generate new knowledge. That is the research. Okay. It is a kind of self-learning. Okay. No one is there except your supervisor. Then you will be given the problem, right? Then you have to find the answer. Not only find the answer, you have to conduct either experiments or sometimes you have to develop the new code. In case of ICT studies, you have to develop the new software, okay? That software must be different from the already available, right? For the same purpose. Then you are generating new knowledge, okay? That is the research. So you can do the research at undergraduate level. Now, you know, we have a master's, MSc by research, then the Master of Philosophy, okay, by research, and the PhD, Doctor of Philosophy, research. Actually, the knowledge generation from all these levels are different students, okay? With the MSc by research, MSc by Master of Philosophy, PhD. Even in the undergraduate research, you have to do some new work, okay? And prepare the report and the presentation and Viva, okay? Then you have exam and you will be evaluated, right? So that is the research. All right. Now, let me, are you ready for research? That is the question, right? Now in the university, you see, now your university learning is different from your tuition classes in the schools, right? Because normally university mean exploration of knowledge students, okay? So you have to explore the knowledge. So when the lecturer guide you, then you have to gain additional knowledge, right? Research is more than that. That is normally in the university what you are supposed to do. But students, research is different. Now to do the research, you must have a strong interest actually in the subject area. For example, you are all students are ICT now here, right? Then you must have particular interest. Without interest, you cannot do your research, right? Also, you should be you should be able to take some risk. Risk means something, you know, when you do the research, sometimes you may be successful, sometimes you may be unsuccessful. So you have to accept the both, right? Unsuccessful mean that doesn't mean your research is failure, okay? So that is also one success story, students, okay? Ability to do the work hard. So you have to work hard, okay? As individual and normally in your mini project and the research project, you are grouped actually two to three students, okay? Something like that. And then you are working as a team, also working as an individual. You have to spend some time, okay? Your discipline, okay? Your discipline, because your discipline is ICT, no? Then you need to, you are developing actually skill within your ICT discipline, and in addition, you may integrate with the other discipline as well, right? Perseverance. Perseverance means you have to actually to do this, okay? You have to be with that. That is the perseverance. More importantly, on the top of everything, it is compulsory to do the research to get your degree. Students, do you understand me? Why I am saying so? Hello. Hello, students. Can somebody tell me why it is compulsory to do the research to get your degree? Do you know why? Anybody? Hello, please speak to mic and tell me. Hello. Students, why it is compulsory to do the research to get your degree? Can anybody tell me? Hello. Hello. Please talk. Any student? K.N. Vijayaratna, are you there? Okay, 33. Please talk to me. I don't know, otherwise you are listening. Nirmani, are you there? Hello. Can you hear me? Students?
Yes, sir.
Please give me the answer. Why it is compulsory to do the research to get your degree? You know why? Semester 7 and 8, you have a GPA module called the research project. You got it, students, right? That is the GPA module. So then you have to do this independent study. Everybody clear? Students? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Nirmani, you are clear, no? Right. That is what I am telling you, right? Now, right. Then in my this 2 hour, maybe I will need more hours, right? I will tell you what is the research problem, okay? And then, I mean, your research problem will be given by your supervisors, okay? In the ICT, in the KDU, that Southern Campus, you will be assigned supervisors, okay? Then you have to discuss it then and get the research problem for the each group, okay? Actually, then you will be assigned the supervisor, right? Not like your individual subject. Supervisor mean you can go to him and you can actually discuss it, your research problem, right? He is the one who help you. Then I will explain you what is the role of your supervisor, okay? How you deal with the supervisor, right? And then the expectations from a research study, right? And how to prepare the conceptual diagram for explaining your research, right? How to do a literature review. It's very, very important, okay? Literature review. Because students, when you do something new, you have to know what happened in the previous studies. So we have to refer the literature to understand the previous work, okay? You have international journals, conference proceedings, you have a books, okay? Many things. You have internet, right? And then how to define the objectives of your research work, right? So that you have to know broadly, right? How to achieve your objectives. To achieve your objectives, you have to conduct normally experiment, or you have to develop the new programming. Maybe openware, maybe C++, okay? Maybe Python, maybe MATLAB, okay? Maybe LabVIEW, or sometimes you are developing some experimental gadget, okay, with the ICT, right? And then finally you have to tell us what is the contribution, okay, to existing knowledge, that is from your research, even the little thing, okay, not very very novel, maybe in the MPhil and PhD, but undergraduate level, right? At least you have to know, you have to come up with new knowledge, okay, students. Those are the things which are actually somebody will ask, why do we need undergraduate research, okay? Do we, what is the, for example, somebody say, do we need to do the research? And in future also, is it important to do the research for if I'm working in the industry, right? Everybody will not become lecturers, senior lecturers, professors, no? Then you ask students, even though you are going to industry, okay, you have to do the research. I will tell you why later, right? And with research, you can direct your learning experience. Actually, it's the learning experience. You are gaining the skills, okay, to conduct your research. Apply your coursework to real world problem. Okay. Now, for example, you are not doing a solely theoretical stuff. You are trying to find out some real world problem of the research. Okay. And then learn how to develop researchable question, students. Do you know what is that? Now, for example, you cannot say the problem which does not have a very in-depth research, right? It is a maybe project. It is not the research. Project, in the project, you know what you are supposed to do. For example, let us say you have to develop a certain thing, then we will give the guideline, then you know what you are supposed to do. But in the research, students, you have a dark end, black box. You don't know where I will come up with until you get the results. You understand, students? So that is the research. And then problem solving skills and resourcefulness. Actually, by doing undergraduate research, you will be developing problem solving skills, okay? Experiments and programming skills, okay? Presentation skills. Students, have you done any presentation in your studies to somebody else? Hello, evaluation. 0035. Who is the students? What is the name? Is she there? Oh, he there? Students,
Yes, sir.
have you done any presentation in your studies?
Yes, sir.
KD? What is the subject?
Presentation skills and
Yes, very good. Then you know, right? Actually, then even in the research, you have to present your research finding, okay, to the supervisor, okay, not only the supervisor. And the new knowledge creation, right? What is the even slide? New knowledge you need to create. One-to-one supervision. One-to-one supervision means you can meet supervisor at any time in the canteen, in the road, okay? But regularly, once a week, at least you have to meet the supervisor, discuss the progress of your research work. Okay? Not only the discussion, you have to record in your notebook and get the signature, and you have to also sign, okay? Then we know that you have met the supervisor and you are progressing, okay? Understand? Explore the opportunities in the field. After doing the research in the ICT area, and when you pass out, you can think of going to a job in that particular field, okay? That is what you mean by exploring the opportunities. You got it? Now, graduate professional school. You know, after you passing out from the ICT, the KDU in Surya campus, maybe somebody want to go abroad to do the high studies or maybe to work, right? Actually, when you do the research, we are teaching you. If somebody want to do the master's studies in like Canada, USA, UK, Japan, or Singapore, Thailand, something like that, that this knowledge will be benefited, okay? Your research, okay, your research project, okay, and your research publication are coming into your CV. That be a additional advantage when you go to job interview, okay? They know that you have done the research. Actually, they will ask from you what is the research you did in your final year research? What did you find? Okay. Can you explain to us? Then you will get a job. That is another advantage. Vijayaratna, you hear me? Ken Vijayaratna is there? Hello? Ken Vijayaratna, are you there? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Are you listening to me? Yes? Right? Then if you do the research, you can get the job actually. That is another thing, right? Everybody understand, right? Now, definition of undergraduate research, right? If somebody asks, you see, then actually if they don't know our field, they may ask in KDU ICT, what you are doing in the ICT? If they ask what in a general person, or in your home, your relative ask, Anna, why are you doing ICT at the technology faculty? What are you doing at the ICT? Do you have answer? Students, if somebody doesn't know the ICT, then they will ask, my relative is studying ICT technology, then, oh, what you are doing in the ICT? Anybody can give me the answer? No, still you may not mature give that answer. You think about, right? Then you can tell me actually, tell that your fundamental thing and your practical thing kind of thing, okay? Actually, students, an inquiry or investigation conducted by an undergraduate student that makes an original intellectual or creative contribution to the discipline. That means original intellectual creative contribution. Creative means you had not done it earlier, right? Okay, you had not done before. This is the first time you find this result or you find this new program. Okay, that is the original work. So if your work is very strong, definitely nowadays, if you want to go to Australia, Canada to do the, for example, if you want to migrate and if you do the masters, they will have the research papers, publications. Okay. Then if you can do a publication from your undergraduate research, that will be a benefit. Okay. If you apply the MSc program in Australia or Canada, right? Or even the industry. Perhaps if you're going to Dubai, work as a technologist, ICT, if you have done the research, that will be benefited, okay? Original work, contribution to discipline. Discipline mean you are ICT, right? Contribution mean new knowledge students, right? So that is the investigation. Investigation means search. Students, let me write something for you, right? Actually, you know, research does not mean research. Am I correct? Students, research means you can say plus. Is it correct? I am searching again. 0033. Is it the research you mean? Students, Prabha, are you there? Students, hello. Anybody? 0033. Are you there? Please talk us, okay? Shall we discuss? Don't listen. I want to talk with you, right? Students, 33. What is your name? Hello. You got my question? Hello. Research mean research. Is that correct? Vijayaratna? Hello. That is the
Yes, correct, sir.
But you see, I am saying not correct. Why? Not again search, but we are again searching for what? Something went wrong. We are searching. We are searching actually what other people have done with the objective of identify some drawback of that study. That is why we are searching. Not to search what other people have done and to do the same thing again in research. That is not the research, students. Everybody got it? Hello? You understand me? That is not the research. Again, searching. Again, search for what? What other people have done in the past. I want to do something new, right? Then by knowing what others have done, I can do something. Oh, if you do something very new, then you can get the patent. Patent, right? Okay, patent means new technology. Nobody had done. Then you can actually apply for the patent and you can get the money and you will be locally and internationally accepted as a very high quality researcher. Students, you understand me? Therefore, don't, if somebody asks research mean re plus search, that is wrong. Huh? You understand me? Students, right? Who is 0016? Hello.
Hello, sir.
Are you clear now? Yes? Yes, okay. Research is not again searching. Again search to find what went wrong, okay? And then students, please, right. Then you understand me, right? Undergraduate research can be the most educationally valuable experience for you, right? You see, that is the, for example, now in the universities, other technology faculties, they are conducting undergraduate research symposium. Now, you know, in the KDU, you have a IRC, International Research Conference, actually, which will be held on the September 7th and 8th. So if you have done the very good piece of research, you can publish the abstract or extended abstract or research paper in the KDU Research Symposium, and you can present actually, right? So that is a very valuable experience for you. International professors are coming, other university professors are there, right? You are presenting your research. Got it? Students participating in research have the potential to grow professionally and personally in a manner not possible through traditional classroom. And right, you know, now traditional classroom means teacher comes and then they do the lectures. That is we call student-centered, I mean the teacher-centered learning. Actually, research means student-centered learning. You are your teacher, right? Supervisor will be there to guide you. But supervisor is not telling you, you have to do that, you have to do that, blah, 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 okay? Supervisor is not telling you everything. But when you have idea and you go and tell supervisor, he will tell you, okay, you can ask him, now I am doing this, is it correct or wrong? Then he will say, no, you are going in the wrong path. You do something like that, okay? And then you will be keeping on the track, okay? That is what the supervisor is doing. Now in the classroom, actually, you are learning you are learning actually subject material, and you will face the exam, and you will get the grade, okay, A plus, B minus, B, blah, blah, right? That is something else. But research is not like that. That is, you are learning individually, okay? That is the one. Now, some of my research students, they are not become, everybody not become academics. They are working in the international industry, actually. Then I asked them, was it helpful to do MSc by research with me? Yes, sir. Because we got that approaches is very much needed when I am working in the industry, students. Okay, that is what students are telling me. They actually they are working in the academia and the industry, right? So this is very, very important, okay, for you. And the other work is hard work and the perseverance are most important. You know why? Don't give up attitude. Right? Students, now for example, we know that sometimes students go in and ask from the supervisors, please give me the research project, easy one. right? Difficult one, not the difficult one. Can you say, give me the easy research one? Is it correct? No. Then the supervisors know that, oh, this girl or boy cannot accept the challenges. Okay. Then the supervisor will on the spot decide you are not strong. Okay. You don't want to take the risk and don't give up attitude. You see, you should not give up. You have some failures. You have some success stories, right? You should not give up. For example, suppose if you go to, you get a scholarship from the, let us say, Canada or USA to do the masters, and then you go there. And the first few months, you are in the dark. Actually, you are reading the literature, and then sometimes you feel that, oh my God, I should pack my luggage and go back to Sri Lanka. No, that way. Students, you understand me? No, we should not give up. Okay, right? So therefore, if you again spend few months, you will gradually gain, right? Like don't give up attitude. Now you know, when you come to now your technology ICT program, your English is not that much good, no? Are you improving now, students? Then coming in the semester 1, when you come to semester 4, can you understand the lectures? Hello, Ayodhya Kavishani. Do you feel that you have now improved in the English language? Ayodhya. Hello. Do you feel?
Yes, sir.
Rather than the semester 1, you know, when the semester 1, when you came, it was difficult to understand the lectures. It was difficult to write the coursework. It was difficult to write the assignment. Semester 1 exam also difficult because you cannot write the English answers for the questions. Am I correct? Hello? Yes or no? Tell me the truth. Hello? Now you should feel that you are gradually, improving your English knowledge. Okay? Don't give up. Right? Then you feel that semester 1, oh my God, English is very difficult. I cannot do this course. No. That you have to give up. Not only give up, you have to actually listen to the TV and listen to the other material, okay? And then you will be improving. Otherwise, I mean, if you are not doing anything and stay there, your English will not improve, okay? If you are not doing anything, right? But you have to make an effort, okay? Right? Research experiences like that will likely save them for the rest of their lives, okay? Right? That means once you become the researcher, even the rest of your life, you can actually accept the challenges, okay, which other people don't accept. That attitude you have to develop, okay? That is called hard work and perseverance, okay? Okay, students, that is very, very important, okay? You can't say, no, now evening, now night, now morning, now lunchtime, now, okay, now I cannot work. No, at any time you should be willing to work, right? And then, right, learning and excitement should be an abundance, okay? Your learning research experience actually, right, is first and foremost a learning experience, okay? Even if you do not do research for a career, the insight you learn into critical thinking and the discipline you will gain will be invaluable for any career. That is what I am telling you, okay? Being a technologist, you can go abroad. But if you are working in the other technology people coming from maybe India, Nepal, Thailand, they may be more, sometimes smarter than you. So then if you want to survive in such a mixed culture, mixed community, you should be very strong, right? Actually, if you do the research, then you will get that critical thinking, problem solving thing, right? So that is what we want to develop with the research. Not only research, remember, semester 5, you have a mini design. If you want, you can continue that mini project to the research. You understand, students? That is up to you. Okay. This is not a class in the traditional sense. Okay, but you will learn a great deal. It is more important for you to learn than to get results. Okay. Okay. But realize that by getting results, either positive or negative, you will learn a tremendous amount. When I was doing my PhD studies, I conduct experiments. Actually, my supervisor and I was trying to do the experiment in something, actually in a different thing. But experiment results showed us something else. Then my supervisor told me, okay, shall we change our research into different direction? Then I changed actually direction. Then I came with a new one, new knowledge. Understand? Then when you do the things, you will feel that this is not the way. I have to change. Okay. Then you change. Talk to supervisor and change your directions. Right? Then actually you must have the results. You need to have a results, experiment results. So from your software or whatever the results, okay, you have to generate. That may be positive or negative. If it is negative, you should be able to explain why negative. Positively also you have to explain. Now I will tell you one thing. In your practical coursework, don't copy students' discussion part. Are you copying the coursework? That is actually the great mistake you are doing in your life. Am I correct? Don't do that, Okay, let me ask one thing. Now you copy your assignment. No? Now in your exam, suppose that you copy your assignment and you get the marks. But when you are in the exam hall, can you write your exam your own? Is that correct? If you did not learn, tell me the truth. You may copy very nicely. You get the assignment on somebody else and you copy it and you hand over and okay, I done. But in reality, you will be facing the exam. Then nobody is there to help you. You have to write your own answer. Understand? Then you will be in trouble. Why? You did not learn. Understand? Research is not like that. Okay? So you have to learn on your own. Okay? And then positively, and you have to explain why these results you taken from your research. Okay? That is why I'm telling you, when you write the discussion part of your coursework, now you have actually PDF literature in your library, and try to do something own, because when you go to job, your production manager will ask you 7 o'clock in the night, please bring me the report tomorrow 9 a.m. for the board meeting. Then as I see student or whatever it is, then whole night you have to write the report. Otherwise, you cannot go to meeting tomorrow morning 9 o'clock. Then imagine if you did the copy in your discussion part, will you ever learn how to make a report? Understand, students? So therefore, note 16, what is your name? Hello. Hello. What is your name? Students. Hello. 37, what is the name? Hello. Are you there? Please be there. Because I want to ask you to on the video and look at you, right? I'm not doing now, but I will do that if I need, okay? Then I have to tell here that you are there or not in my lecture. Students, you like to on the video and show me? Are you all there? Students, are you all there? Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes. What I'm asking you, did you get my question actually? In the discussion of your practical classes, you write to your own. Then your life will be easier in semester 7 and 8 and the semester 5 also, right? Otherwise, you cannot do individual research, right? Okay, very good. Then students, right? Let me okay. Students, academic integrity. Okay, academic integrity. Actually, you should not, that is what I want to tell you. When you do the research, you cannot copy somebody else's research and present. You will be caught. You know why? You have Vigan presentation. No? So therefore, you should have integrity. You should not copy, okay? Faking the data. You cannot change the data. You can't sabotage the experiments, okay? Cherry picking data. That is, you understand? Mistakes can be happen to even the best scientists. But if you are careful, you will eventually catch the mistakes, okay? Therefore, academic integrity means you should be honest, okay? If you are the students or academic, you should be honest to yourself and for the other people, right? Then you can be a very good student or learner, right? So therefore, what I want to say is that you cannot copy research from other students and produce into a research paper, produce into a research report, right? You will be definitely caught because we are conducting individual individual presentation, right? Actually, students, I will arrange a presentation skill lecture. We did that here at Ratmalana for the students, okay? We have class here. All right, we did a lecture. Have you done such a presentation? How to make a presentation skill, right? Okay, that I can arrange if you want. I will ask these people, right? Right. You cannot copy and fake the data. Research meetings are necessary. All students are expected to attend at least one research meeting per week. As a group, right, students, you have to meet, okay? And then at any time, your supervisor, you can meet even in the canteen, okay? Even in the any time, okay? But when you start your semester 7 research project, you should not disappear from the supervisor, right? You cannot tell the supervisor, sir, I wanted to meet you. When you meet supervisor suddenly, I was planning to meet you, sir, but I did not get the time. No, that is not the answer, right? Yeah, so you can't say like that. Or you can't say, sir, I went to your room several times. You were not inside your room. So then I returned. That is not the answer. Then you have to call the supervisor at home and tell him tomorrow morning I will come to discuss my research. Please be there. Right, students? Okay, so that you can't blame the supervisor. Or he did not in the university. I did not get the opportunity to meet the supervisor. So I could not do my research. That is not the acceptable answer, students. Everybody got it? Okay. So you have to have I will tell you, your research coordinator will assign you the daily diary, okay? Then you have to keep a recording, okay, students? Then let me actually let me students. No, I want to clear this this thing, right? Students. All right, please give me. Right, anyway. Right. Now, further undergraduate research, okay. Engage the activities. Okay. Promote the critical thinking. Okay. Promote the problem solving skill, right? And the fundamental principles toward an understanding of the research problem. You see, students, actively engage. You have to talk each other. Hello, in your exams, before the exam, do you discuss the exam, your subject as a group, or you go home and individually study? Ayodhya, what is your strategy? For example, now semester 3rd exam, you had a subject, no? How did you study? Alone at your home? Vijayaratna, how did you study? 3rd semester exam, what was your strategy? Hello? Vijayaratna, tell me. Any students? How did you study? You gave the vacation, then you packed your bag and went home. Prabhashan Muthukumaran, how did you do? Prepare for the exam.
We studied as a group, sir.
Okay, very good. Going home and isolation is not the answer, right? Understand? So if you don't know the subject, you have to meet the people who know the subject and learn, okay? That is very, very important. If you go home, you are in the black box. Nobody is there to help you. Your parents, they don't know the subject, no? Okay? Even for the future exams, during the study leave, you stay there and you discuss. In the research, we need more than that, students. Okay, you know why? In the research, you have to discuss, okay? Okay, then only you can actually ultimately come up with something new, right? Students, skills must use in the undergraduate research. Design, and actually, I don't know whether ICT doing the experiment. For example, now in the Ratmalana, we have a CST, BST, and BMT, you know. Those some of the programs you have experimentation, right? But you may also have experiment in the ICT, but I am not the expert in the ICT to what kind of experiments, right? Then it may be in the laboratory or somewhere. Then you get the data, you analyze your scientific argument, okay? Team skills, okay? Communication skill, both oral and written. Use of the literature. I will be teaching you how to do the literature review, okay? In this lecture, right? Actually, I am doing slowly because you to be able to understand. Otherwise, I can do fast. Okay? Application of foundational and advanced chem to new situations. Like when you come to semester 7, we expect you have learned semester 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the knowledge, even the training program, to apply for your research. That is what we want. Even the semester 5, when you give the mini design project, you are supposed to apply the knowledge you learn semester 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is what we want. Okay, students? Right, that is clear. If you have any questions, you send them in the chat box. Okay? Right, students. Then the expectation from research. Okay? You have to have a distinct contribution to a body of knowledge through an original investigation or testing of ideas. For example, you know, I will tell you one thing. I will show you something. Suppose now you want to students. Now you know you want to get a PhD and become a doctor. Let us say. Now let us say here this close circle is the knowledge. Now I am here. I am the PhD candidate. Okay. Now I went to abroad to get the PhD. Right? This is I am. Now this is the available knowledge area. Now what I have to do is I have to break this closed loop and come up with new idea and tell the world, hey guys, look at now I got something new. You understand? Okay. Then they will give you the PhD. Okay. You understand, students? Everybody got it? So that is the new contribution. But in the undergraduate level, we are not asking that much drastic breakup of knowledge, but it should be something small, but something must be there. Okay. Right? It is not merely a piece of, you got it? Now in the undergraduate also, you have a knowledge, you are the student here, break down the knowledge and come up with new ideas. Okay. That is why we call distinct contribution to a body of knowledge, original investigation or testing of ideas worthy in part of publication. I will say actually, I will show you students different scientific databases. So we have publication. For example, now if you are the researcher, you have a Google Scholar profile, you have a ResearchGate, okay? You have actually other database, for example, For example, Ingenta, right? There are engineering and technology, research, medicine, different databases, so that you can get the journal articles. Okay, you understand? So I will show you some of them, and I will tell you how to get a research finding. Uh, can I go? Sure. Okay, I told you that. Right, students. Science Direct. Okay, the great actually nowadays the great database is Science Direct. You type in the Google, okay, Science Direct, you will come up with, right? Actually, to get the article, you have library should be subscribed. You will anything and everything. Okay, Science Direct database. Research techniques. Okay, mastery of the body of knowledge, including an ability to make critical use of publisher and source material. Critically synthesize the literature, actually, we call synthesize. Okay, synthesize the literature, not just reading the literature. You have to understand actually what they have done, okay, by the literature review. We call it synthesizing, right? Then what are the expectations from a research? You have to synthesize available literature and to find out what went wrong and come up with the new ideas. Okay, that is the research, right? And then Leo drawing actually. Then you know the expectation from the research. Okay, and okay, I hope that you are listening to my lecture, isn't it, students? Hello, Prabha. Are the
Sir.
students? They are. Oh, they have gone outside the room. All are there. Listen to me.
Yes,
Hello. I hope that, okay. I will ask Mr. Sirimevan to come and check. This is a very, very important discussion, okay, for your entire degree program. So be there, right? And the publication can be your goal, right? You know, once you do the publication, right, then you can publish in the conference paper and the peer review papers. Now, you know, the IRC, KDU, 2023, actually, I am the IRC coordinator in the Faculty of Technology. Now we have received papers for the conference, and now I am actually getting these papers, and now we are sending to the external reviewers. We call peer review. You understand? And I will send this to Colombo University, Kelaniya, Javardhanapura, right, Rajarata, Ruhuna, and the expertise in the area. Then they will be given the guideline. Then they will review the papers. Then they will say us, okay, is it accepted or rejected for the IRC conference? Based on their judgment, then we will include in the abstract book, okay, in the conference. And then we ask the researchers to come to KDU Ratmalana and present the paper. You understand? Not only paper, they have to make the oral presentation. If the oral presentation are not quality, we will present at the posters in our corridor. Right? Even for the posters, they have evaluation. You understand? That is the publication. Then, if you are publishing in the actual international journals, we have Q1, Q2, Q3, something like that. It is a competitive, right? It will take considerable effort to become a published author. Okay, it's a hard work to publish your article in the international journal, right? Sometimes student can be the second author, your supervisor first author. Actually, if the majority of work, if you done, you can become the first author. You understand? That will be marvelous, actually, if you are planning to go abroad with the research papers and to do the studies, right? Understand, students? So therefore, publication. I will explain you the component of the research paper, how to write a research paper, right? There are plenty, okay, that we can do. Then what is the research problem again? Okay, now you know. Now, to do the research, I must have a research problem, no? You understand? Okay, now, students, now I will tell the research problem. smoking will be leading to the cancer. Am I correct? Yes or no? Students, this is the research problem. Smoking will be leading to cancer. Can you say yes or no? Prabha? Hello. Abasara Muthukumarana, you got my question. This is my research question. Smoking will be leading to cancer. Can you say yes or no? Prabhashana Muthukumarana. Speak. Somebody else in your group?
Could you please repeat that again? I
Question again.
didn't hear it.
You didn't hear. My question
Yes,
is,
sir.
smoking will be leading to get the cancer in your body. Is it the research problem? Can you say yes or no? Hello.
I think we cannot.
Yes, we cannot say yes or no. Maybe other reasons maybe will lead to, maybe you, if you get alcohol, that will also be leading to cancer. So then what do you have to do? To find the answer? We have to do experiments, okay, with the people, right? Selecting the some sample, we have to analyze and we have to question. Yeah, you understand? Actually, the research is like that. You cannot say yes or no. You have to do something to find the answer. The research problem is 1 or 2 sentences that cannot be answered yes or no. It is the broad problem that the researcher will examine more precisely in the hypothesis. Hypothesis. Hypothesis means Sinhala Siddhante. Okay. In Sinhala language, we call hypothesis means Siddhante. You have some hypothesis. And is the problem prompting them placing the boundary around the research, okay? Without specifying what kind of research is to be done. So we produce the hypothesis like that. Smoking may be leading to cancer. That is the hypothesis. Then by doing the research, we have to test the hypothesis. You understand me? Experiment or modeling or whatever it is. You understand? That is the research. But when you come to technology research is different from actually conventional scientific and engineering research. For example, my background is engineering. Understand that engineering fundamental research is different from the technology. Technology, you have to do something. You have to make something work. Okay? On a theoretical basis. Then the research process. Actually, you know, to do the research, there is no standard methodology actually. But you know, there are some way. You should not do one by one. This is the research, okay? But you know, somehow you have to do these activities. Preliminary literature review. You have to conduct the literature review, okay? And then find out the research problem. Actually, at the beginning, your supervisor tell you the research project. He doesn't know actually answer. Then you are trying to do the literature review, okay? And find the research problem. You precisely formulate the research problem, right? And then make a broad objectives. Okay? We call objectives. Okay, understand? I will show you some of the research objectives. Some of my students actually I have a MSc, MPhil, and PhD students. Okay, doing the research. I can show you any level, right? MPhil proposal, undergraduate proposal, MSc proposal, PhD proposal. Okay, you understand? Then we have to develop the research proposal. It may be 1 page or it may be several pages. For example, now let us say if I want to get the funding for the research, now you know National Science Foundation is the National Research Council in Sri Lanka. They have been funding, no? Then you have to prepare the research proposal. There is a art, right? So you have to know. I can show you actually. Even to get the University Senate Research Grant, actually KDU Research, KDU Care, they have money to do the research students, ICT students. As IC student, If you have a research idea, you can get the funding from your KDU to do the research. But you have to have a proposal with your supervisor. I remember one of your students called me. You have some research idea and what to do. Is he available in this group or the other batch? 40 batch or 39?
Yes, sir.
Students, you are there.
Yes, sir.
You are the one who talked to me.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Now you understand now, right?
Yes, sir. I can
Very difficult. Okay, to actually, you write the proposal if you have idea and get the funding from the KDU, then you can do both mini project and your final year research project. Okay, dual benefits. But your proposal should be evaluated by the external evaluator, and they will tell the KDU KR, okay, you better grant this proposal. It is strong. Otherwise, they will not grant. Okay. Once you get the grant, you have to give the progress with the time students. Okay. And then the proposal. I will show you, I will tell you, I will teach you how to write the one-page research proposal. I don't have time to teach you the National Science Foundation, but I can send you actually some of the big proposal I have prepared for my students. Okay. And the conduct the literature review, determine the research design. Research design means whether in ICT case, develop on new program. Okay. New code development, right? Data collection, right? Once you develop the new code, then you can input the data and you can find the output. Okay, data collection and data analysis. Okay, you have to analyze your data. You know, data analysis can be done in the math lab. Sometimes in the, this SPSS software, that is also data analysis. No, then you can conclude. You can see this is my own results. Then you can publish. Publish mean you have to publish in international conference or international journal paper, whatever it is. Okay, right, students? So therefore, now you have some idea about role of your supervisor. Okay, how to select your supervisor for your research. For example, now in your final year design or research project, now when we will display the topics on the notice board and the group. Then, for example, don't go everybody to one supervisor because he cannot give you the research problem. No? How many students are in your group? 30? Hello. 33 or 34 students in the ICT? Hello. How many students are in your group? Tell me somebody. 30, no? Hello. Prabha. What is the number of students in your batch? Hello.
37, sir.
37. Now you know, 37 students cannot be supervised by the single supervisor. You got it? So at least 3-4 students. Okay, the problem is, now suppose if the particular supervisor has some topic, all the group are interested. Okay, then he cannot give, then he will say, okay, he favored for the one group. No, then he should have some criteria whether he will look at your GPA, current GPA, or whether if you have started a research project with him earlier, definitely he will give the priority. But you should have some criteria. Okay, your research project coordinator. So then that way they will allocate your research project students. You can randomly and pick. But before picking, you must have some interest actually. Okay, to do your research. Interested area. For example, let us say now I am interested in the environment engineering area. Now you can't do the research in the civil area. No? Even the environment engineering area, there are very sub-discipline. Then you have to think about what is my interest. Okay, don't do anything not like your subject. Okay, subject is students you have to do to pass your exam. But research, don't select the topic if you are not interested. That will be a critical case. Okay, always think about whether I'm interested in this one. Okay, right? Then the supervisor should be able to meet and get the advisors. Okay, Supervisor should be available, okay, right, to have a discussion. Now, we have a research club at the Faculty of Technology, and how you engage with the activities. Actually, I am the chairman of the research cell in the technology faculty. We have appointed president and vice president and secretaries and the treasurer and for the research club. I think now we are organizing this Technovis exhibition of student. Actually, I kindly request ICT students also participate for the research club activities. Then they will get to know what is the research and kind of thing. No, those are the dual benefits. Okay, and students will get together and gain the research experience. So I kindly request, please get the membership of the research club at the Faculty of Technology. To get the membership, actually, you need 600 rupees per year, something like that. But you go to call to president and he is from the 39 intake, I think. Right? Then you will learn how to conduct the technology related research. Okay. Students will get opportunity to expose in the research community. Right? That is why is that Technovis club is to have that technology kind of thing. The research club, you to learn research. Okay. So therefore, please, if you are not become a member of the research club at the FOT, I kindly request you contact our president and secretary and the treasurer and everybody, and try to become a member. Okay, try to participate. At least then you will know what the research is, right? Understand, students? Okay, and then if you look at the international universities students, okay, even if you go to nearby Singapore, right, there are, for example, you might have heard very leading universities in Singapore, right, and the Taiwan and Malaysia, and right, now undergraduate research, post exhibition. Now you see, students are there with their posters, they are explaining students, hello, can you see the slide? Hello, students, right? You see now, once you
sir.
yes, once you done the research, you have to explain your research to other students and the staff, right? Actually, if your research is very high quality, it will go to oral presentation. If it is not oral, reviewer will tell, okay, you go to poster presentation. Then you will be given the guideline to prepare the poster, right? Then they will come and ask all the problems, okay, regarding your research. And then you should be, now you see those international students, how motivated they are, right, for the research. But in our students, if they ask, they are waiting actually, when can I go home? When will this be finished? Is it 2 o'clock? Now can I remove my poster and go home? That should be not the attitude, okay? So you should be there until the evening, and okay, you can present. Now, benefits gained from the undergraduate research, right? You see, it's not like an individual subject you are learning. Critical thinking. Actually, here you will see what the students had told. Definitely, at my next job interview, I will put critical thinking on the skills, because I now know that I am a critical thinker and I can go into the workforce with more confidence, right? The skills such as this is critical thinking and data organization are always something that I can utilize, right? Then this research project gave me a choice to practice real world skills that one day I will end up needing for my career of the choice, right? Communicating with my group and presenting the information to my classes will further assist me in being effectively able to share my ideas with future co-workers and potential bosses, right? You understand me? Very good. Huh? When you communicate with your group and it said the industry, I can communicate with my co-workers, right? I have also gained more confidence in speaking publicly. I am more fluent with my thoughts and articulating thoughts on the, you say now I can speak to the public very confidently, students, okay? Right? These are the things. I am very glad that I took this project. It allowed me to step outside of my comfort zone, right? Not in the comfortable zone. Like the student asked, can you give me the research project? There are no such thing called easy research project or easy project. No such one, okay? Understand? Very good, huh? And then how to distinguish basic research and applied research, okay? Basic research is, students, scientific research and engineering research for the purpose of obtain new knowledge, okay? Applied research is research seeking solution to a practical problem. For example, now you know in the industry, now you know in the industry, for example, now you know how industrial wastewater treatment, they have some problem to treat the textile industry wastewater. Okay, now you are proposing new coagulant, natural coagulant. Actually, when you put the natural coagulant, the color will be reduced. Then that is kind of applied research. You understand? You apply your something. But fundamental mean you have to change the existing knowledge. You understand, student? You have to develop the new theory. New theory. Have you learned the thermodynamics? Hello, students. Hello. Hello. Students, you did not have thermodynamics, isn't it? You had a fluid mechanics. Hello. Students, in semester 1, 2, you did not need, you have more computer related subject, you know, got it? Then the technology research falls under the applied research, students, okay? Right? Applied research, okay. Introduction to technology research. Now I am going to tell you, this is not the science, this is not the engineering, okay? This is the technology. Then you have to know what do you mean by technology research, right? Because you are supposed to do the technology research. You look at method for technology research. You understand now, okay. Now I will tell you. Now you see, there is a need in the society, let us say, there is a need for the society to develop new books to carry out, let us say, some material, let us say to carry out, okay, let us say this, you want to develop the new box to transport the mango from Surya to Colombo. Prabha, you understand what I mean? Hello. Hello. Muthukumar, Prabhashana, can you hear me? Your problem? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now you want to transport, you know, in Surya, you have a lot of fruits, no? Isn't it? Mango, papaya. Now you want to transport to Colombo. You want to develop the new box. There is a need. You understand? There is a need. new books. Because when you bring Colombo, all things are, you have to discard many fruits. If your packaging is not good, then you have to innovate. Understand? And then new package, which is lightweight, okay? Understand? Durable, completely packed, okay? Not damage the fruit, okay? Then you will be modify the existing cartridge, giving some effect. You understand? It is called artifact. You got it? Now you come up with the new box, a new design. Okay. Actually, that is the technology development, new technology research kind of thing. Then you see, and you analyze the problem. You analyze the problem. What is the problem? How to transport the fruit without damaging. Then you develop the new cartridge, and then you evaluate the options. You understand? For example, now okay, you can say, I can control the temperature inside the box. Okay, understand? So that kind of thing. You evaluate different option, then again you analyze the problem. Okay, you innovate. Then if you come up with a new box, let us say you temperature control. Okay, fruits will be under the cold condition. Like that. If you have come up with a new idea, that is the technology research. So what is the technology research mean? You modify existing stuff, okay, and to develop the new item, okay. Let us say in ICT to develop the new software, new program. That is the technology research. But science is not that. Okay. Science, you have to go to the lab and experiment and blah blah. And it's a different approach. Okay, understand? And then the main elements of classical research and the technology research, right? Actually, classical research, you have problem, then the solution. Why the problem? Need for the new theory, right? Let us say, have you studied first law of thermodynamics? Hello, anybody? Yes or no? Hello. Hello. What are the subjects you learn semester 2? ICT related everything, no? Isn't it? Hello. Hello, students. Hello. Vijayratna, are you there?
Yes, sir.
You did not learn thermodynamics, no? Isn't it? As a subject? Did you learn? Yes
Sorry.
or no? Did you learn thermodynamics as a subject?
No, sir.
No. Okay, that is for the other courses, right?
Yes.
Imagine the subject you learn. Huh? There are theories. Now, if you change the theory, right? That is the classical research. Okay, that is technology research means you need to come up with a new artifact. Let us say new artifact mean this. Now for the inhalation, inhalators are there now in the pharmacy. Now in the biomedical case, let us say the person inhale when you inhale the medicine, it will be not distributed to your nostril and your brain, your system. But if you if you modify the existing inhalator, then the distribution of medicine will be easier in your nostril system. Then that is called the artifact, students. Then the technology research. That is the biomedical research. I don't know ICT, right? You understand? Then now you understand the meaning. Solution, new theory. In the technology, new artifact. Relevant part of the real world. Relevant need, you understand? In the technology. Got it? The new explanation agree with the reality. Okay? The new artifact satisfy the need. New inhalator, the patient and the doctors. You understand? It satisfies their demand, students. Everybody got it? Hello, students. Did you understand what the technology research means? Hello? The student who spoke to me. What is your name? Hello? What is the name of your ICT students who spoke to me about the research? You are there now? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now did you understand the difference between the technology and the normal research?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Huh? Right. And now you understand. Now, actually, critical thinking, problem solving, decide, discuss, okay, about how to formulate the research problem. That is the one. Very, very difficult task. Okay. Research problem. Okay. What researcher intend to do the research? Okay. Actually, in my PhD research, actually, you know, my supervisor, when he went to industry, he had observed some phenomena. Then he asked, can we do in the laboratory this reactor development, that kind of, I don't know to tell you all the detail. You understand? They observe actually. They see the world differently. Your supervisor, right? Then if he's the expert in the subject area, he know we can do something in this area, right? That is called the gap, right? Then he knows actually what is already known. Okay. And then he know what went wrong and the limitations. Okay. Right? And then he think, okay, shall we do something differently rather than the existing situation? Okay, that is how you formulate the research problem. But when to formulate the research problem, you must be the expert. Sometimes without expert in area, you can give the research problem. Okay, but you should know what is going on in that particular research field, okay, to formulate the problem. And then I will teach you separately to write the research proposal. Until then, you accept me for the research proposal. What we are going to tell is what we are proposing to do. How I am planning to proceed. Okay. And then what are the material and methods I have? What is my activity plan? Okay. What are my objectives? Okay. And my operational plan within within your undergraduate research project, you have to finish within semester 7 and 8 somehow. Okay. Black and white. You have to completely finish, okay, research project semester 7 and 8. But if you start semester 5, something which is researchable with your supervisor, then you can actually continue that. Then you will get more time, right? That of course one possible scenario. Proposal means actually mirror image of your research. Okay? This is what we call, in Sinhala, we call Kadapatha. You understand? Mirror image of your research. That will tell me what is the title, what the introduction, what are the objectives, how to achieve the objectives. Objectives are broad explanations. I will show you objectives. How to achieve my objectives? Do I need to do the experiment? To do the experiment, do I have the lab facilities? What are the lab facilities? Do I have the reactors? Do I have the chemicals? Do I have the, software? Do I have a data acquisition DAC system? Okay. Do I have LabVIEW, MATLAB software? I have. Yes, I have to think of. Understand what are, and the time frame. And within that time frame, how you are progressing. That of course you must be knowing, nah? So that is the case. And then how to collect the data. Actually, in your research, you must have data. You must have something, results. No? To get the results, you have to do either experimental or you have to do the mathematical programming. Actually, simulation, mathematical modeling and simulation is the, I think, this ICT related thing, right? New model development. Understand? Okay. And then you can generate the data, right? And you collect the data, analyze the data, and you can actually remove the unwanted data, discrete analysis, right? Okay, then you are looking at the data. After the data analysis, you can tell something about new trends, and then you can make your own conclusion and go to publication. Understand? If it is then patent, okay, you have to commercialization. In okay, IP property, intellectual property right. Okay, those are the things. Anyway, you have to do something, okay, to get the data. Okay, only conceptually you can't do the, when you come to management level research, you can collect the data, you can give the question, MBA kind of thing. Students, are you listening to me? If you have any problem, you put into the chat box, huh? Students, MBA type research, they prepare the questionnaire and give to the different resource persons, get the answers, then analyze through the mini tableau, SPSS, and then they some trends and they give the conclusion. But technology research is not like that. You understand? You know why? Students, can somebody tell me why technology research are different? Hello. It doesn't matter Sinhala. If you want to speak Sinhala, you speak Sinhala. It doesn't matter, but we are not encouraging. What I'm asking, why technology research is difficult? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, can you tell me? Students, don't worry, don't afraid, huh? If you are wrong. Doesn't matter. Why technology? Not difficult, but somewhat difficult than pure science. Why?
Because we are focusing on the practical aspects more
Yes.
than theory.
Excellent, actually. What is your name?
I'm Prabhashan, sir.
Yes, actually, we have to consider the practical development. No? Okay, something workable. No, that is not purely science. Okay, so that is very difficult. So you have to have some practical skills, but in your case, okay, if you produce a new code, okay, but that is the case. Very good, huh? That is very difficult. Now, when you come to research publications, right? You can have thesis. Normally, undergraduate, I think you have to write thesis. I hope. I don't know the report or thesis. I will check the thing. In the masters, you have to have thesis, MPhil thesis. Technology research, I think the thesis you have to. I think Colombo University, they had the thesis. I went to Colombo University to evaluate their program. Then they told me they are undergraduate technology students actually doing the thesis. Journal papers, conference proceedings, extended abstract. All right. Abstract. Actually, now in the KDU IRC 2023, we requested full papers, extended abstract, and abstract. Okay. I will show you, students, don't worry. Journal papers, conference papers. I will show you the samples. Okay. Right. Even if you want me, I can help you how to the structures of these different cases. Okay. In our universities, what is the extended abstract? We have actually format for the extended abstract. Okay. Template for the full papers, right? Okay. And I will show you the research problem. This is the case. Now, when you start the research, you are in the black box, no? That is actually that very dark brown color circle. Okay? Uh, you don't know. You are reading the literature. You understand? Then you read the literature. Oh my God, I don't understand anything. Then I leave the papers and I go home. Oh my God, I cannot understand anything. I should stop it. No. Then you come next week, you get the same research paper, you read it again. Now I understand little bit. I should read it again. Then you understand. Third week, you read the same paper. Oh my God, now I can understand more than that. Then you go to your laptop and write something. What I found from this research. That is literature review, students, okay? And then once you are digging and referring the literature and get the ideas, you actually narrow down your research problem, okay? And then you come to this pink color area, okay? Then you make a boundaries of your research problem, okay? Then you further dig in, okay? And then ultimately, when you narrow down, for example, let me draw actually the one. Can you students show me? When you start, it is like this. You imagine the funnel. It's a very broad. Okay. When you start the research, you are somewhere here. But very soon, you narrow down your problem and come to your research. Come to write the exact problem until you, then you do an experiment. Oh, model modification or whatever. Until you come to that point, you are in the very broad area. You understand it, students? So I can explain you because my area is actually environmental engineering. I can show you now. Let us say in the wastewater treatment kind of thing. At the very beginning, now I am in the like waste management program, okay, and then the wastewater treatment. You understand? And in the wastewater treatment, we have different technologies, aerobic, anaerobic, nitrification, like that. And then I found there are some stability problem in the anaerobic. Okay. Then I go to anaerobic circle. Understand? Then the stability is the problem. Then I find out what type of reactors are stable. Then within the stability circle, I go to bioreactors. Then I will find the different bioreactors. Then I go, oh my God, what are the new bioreactor development which will minimize the instability? Then I find maybe some MBR, biofilm reactor. Then I am going further narrow down. What is the problem with the that reactor biofilm? Then I will see when it forms, there are some mass transfer problem in the liquid to solid phase. You understand? Then, oh my God, then I go to that mass transfer analysis of the biofilm. You understand? Hello. At the beginning where I was, students. Hello. Now I am in my research problem. Don't try to understand this thing, okay? I'm just unknown words. Students, at the beginning where I started. Now you tell me. Hello. Anybody? Where I started my problem. Hello. Tell me if you understand. Vijayaratna. Muthukumar. Did you get my story? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Where I started? I started very broadly from what? From what I started? I started from the environment problem, wastewater treatment. Then I narrowed down, and then I found different wastewater treatment techniques and the different bioreactors. Then I went to inside the bioreactor and I went to biofilm. Oh my God, then the inside the biofilm, there is a problem. Now I look at that problem. Understand? You got it, students? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Are you happy? Yes.
Yes.
Right. Oh, sad.
Yeah, yeah, happy, sir.
Right. That okay. That is how to identify, right? Research problem. Huh? Now this is I can show you actually a lot of research problem, right? But then at the first few months, actually I am in the dark brown area, right? After 5, 6, but in your case, you had to very soon come to your problem, okay? Then once you go to your territory, you don't need to come back to that wide area, right? You can play with that area, right? Understand? So that is that, and then here I am showing you a little bit because one day you will how the MSc research differs on the PhD research, okay? Normally the research problem in the PhD thesis is often more theoretical than the master's and undergraduate level. Because to get the PhD, you can't just do the practical thing only, right? It should be backed up by the theory. The PhD research problem should not be merely a problem solving one, okay? Understand? It is not the industrial problem solving, but should test out the limit of previously proposed generalization, okay? That is, PhD research, even when narrowly and tightly defined, should be guided by some explicit theoretical or conceptual framework, and without that, this is become a mindless theoretical wasteland. Okay, you understand me, right? All the experiment should be explained by the theory. That is the PhD. Okay, understand? In the practical problem solving, not the, let us say, you can't say, you mix A with B, the new solution is better in some property. Then you can say property improves. But in the PhD, you have to tell theoretically how the property improve. Okay, understand? Not only experimentally. Okay, so that is the difference. And then background to your research problem in the scientific journal, how they address this issue. As I told you, students, very broad shape, narrow focus. Actually, to go to narrow down, you have to talk to your supervisor again and again, and you have to, I mean, you don't go and ask from the supervisor, sir, next, what should I do? No, you have to read the papers, and sometimes students, they email me the PDF file, research papers, for me to read. Do I have time to read the research papers? No, I don't have time. I ask them, you read the papers and you please come and tell me, sir, I want to do these things. Is it okay? This is like driving a car. Now, like somebody is driving a car in the road. If we are growing in the jungle, then I, as a supervisor, I will turn the wheel and no. This is if you go to jungle, you go on the right road. It's a supervisor like that. You understand? Not telling you what to do. You understand? So, actually in the PhD level, at the very beginning, the supervisor knows, but after 2 or 3 years, students know more than the supervisor, okay? He's telling, because he's the one who be with the research, okay? Normally they come to the university in the 6 o'clock in the morning, go home in the 12 o'clock in the night, understand? And 1 o'clock in the night. So that is the research life, okay? Establish overall field, summarize previous research, indicate the gap, state what you want to do, outline your work, okay? What I want to do, indicate the gap, okay? And then literature review, you have a separate lecture I will do in the next class, I think. But until then, you accept me to do the literature. You have a journal articles, okay? Books, conference proceeding. For example, let me show you something, okay? I don't know whether it is working now, students. Now I will change my, now CIE in science direct, okay? Now students, I will, okay, I will go to, Students, I will show you. Wait, students, wait. Now, for example, if you go to, let me, students, hello. I will now new share, right? Students. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, students. Now, do you see the different slide? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Students.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Hello. Hello. Hello, students. Now,
Hello,
can you
sir.
hear me? Are you seeing the different screen?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, this is the Science Direct. Okay. Now you can search articles, journals, authors. Okay. All right. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Now, for example, if you right now, for example, let us say, if you let us say, I will just let us say now if you write, there is art. Okay. Let us say wastewater treatment. Okay. Let us say you search. Now you know you will get the research article, right? I found so many. You can actually refine years, article type, publication title, subject areas. You know, you can get search article, review on environment application. Latest, so 2023. The other point is you have to use the latest publication. Okay, you understand? So then I am even for the ICT, you may have a different databases. Okay, to get the articles. Okay, now let us say if you get this article, right, then you have actually, you know, title of the research, authors, abstract, okay, introduction, right, conclusion. Whole article is not there. You have to subscribe. Okay, students. Now you can find, you can access through your library. It's not subscribed. You understand? This is the one of the database like that. You can find actually many databases. Okay, now I changed. Then, you know, journal. Books are not good for the literature normally. You know, books are old, no? They are not updated, no? But if you want to find the theory, books are okay. But thesis, yes, okay. Now in the library, you can access the actually e-journal, e-verses, okay? Electronic copies. Conference for years, most of the time literature means the works you consider in order to understand and investigate your research problem. They are journal articles, conference proceedings, right? Thesis and dissertation. Okay. But you will not be able to access for the other people's thesis, okay, unless otherwise you have permission from your library. Okay. Then, all right. Then what is literature review? Right? Actually, I'll be doing the separate session for the literature review. Until then, you just learn critical. I'm planning to give you the research paper and understand the literature review. Okay. I will get the ICT related literature, some research paper, and ask you to understand how to lump the literature. Okay. Then you will learn. But before that, you want to learn little theoretical background. Identify the problem, develop the hypothesis, develop a method. Okay. Literature review means it is not just a summary of the series of the research paper. It is not what other people have told. Then you can find the report actually. Newspaper reporter to report. Reporting is not the literature review. Literature review means you read the paper, you understand the paper, you write what it is in your own word, in your own way of thinking, not the way of thinking of the time. You understand? You must evaluate the research papers and show the relationship between the different. You must evaluate why it is good, why it is bad. How bad this, how good that. What went to X researcher, why improve X work. Understand? Why Z researchers is better than X and Y. Understand? Then you have to couple X and Y together and evaluate and tell Z1 is better than both X and Y because of these reasons. Did you understand what I mean? It is not reporting. It is not writing newspaper articles, students, okay? It is something else, right? What is something else? You need to critically evaluate, analyze, synthesize available knowledge. Okay? Otherwise, you can't copy. You know why? You can't copy. If you copy, you will be caught within 1 second. How we can copy and catch? Can somebody tell me? Hello? Anybody knows? If you copy from the internet for the research papers, how can I catch? Somebody knows? Tell me the answer. Then I can check whether you have copied or not. Hello?
Is they using Turnitin or something?
Yes, actually turn it in, okay? He will tell you where it is. You will be allowed maybe 10%, right? Other people appear, but more than that, you have to, again, I remember one thesis I supervised as the external examiner. When I read the thesis, I don't know to tell the name or anything. I found that it is copied. Then I asked the candidate to write the thesis again. Whole thesis again. You write because you have copied, okay? Even I did not do the plagiarism check. As a supervisor, I know whether it is copied or not, okay? Understand? So therefore don't, but in the literature review, you know, anyway, you can't copy the results and you can't copy the methodology, but you can copy the method some part, but you have to acknowledge, I copied from this author in this journal, then blah, blah. Or otherwise, you have to get the permission. Without that, you can't copy other person's program or other person's experiment setup and publish, okay? You understand? And then, why write a literature review, okay? Literature review is a critical look at the existing research that is significant to the work that you are carrying out. Although you need to summarize relevant research, it is also vital that you evaluate this work. Show the relationship between different work. That is what I told you, no? And show how it relates to your work. Right? Mage data mention. You understand? How it relates to my work. I don't bother about what you have done. I have to bring into my work. In other words, you cannot simply give a concise description of, for example, an article. You need to select what part of the research to discuss. Methodology. How it relates to the other work. What other methodologies have been used. How are they similar? How are they different? Show how it relates to your work. What is its relationship to your methodology? You understand? Why your experiment setup is different from other experiment work. Tell me. When you evaluate the external supervisor comes, he will ask you in your viva, oral viva, he will ask you what is the novelty of your work? Okay. Keep in mind that literature review should provide the context for your research, by looking at what work has already been done in your research area. Okay. Remember, it is not supposed to be just a summary of other people's work. That is what actually now undergraduate students are doing final year. They are summarizing other works. No point. Okay. This is on the literature review. Then we ask try to again. Right? These are the questions. Okay. Your literature review should answer the following question, students. Okay. What do we already know in the immediate area of concern? What are the characteristics of the key concept or the main factors or variables? Right? What are the relationship between these key concept, factors or variables? What are the existing theories? For example, if you are doing the research, you must know the theory also in your area. If you are using the circuit, then you must know the circuit theory. You understand? Electrical circuit theory. Without knowing theory, you can't say black box, now it is working, give me the pass. No. Where are the inconsistencies or other shortcomings in our knowledge and understanding? What is need to be further tested? What evidence is lacking? Inconclusive, contradictory, or too limited? What are the lacking? What is lacking? Understand? Okay. Why study the research problem? Always ask why, what for? Why we need to do this? What contribution can the present study be expected to make? Actually, what is the contribution that I am expecting? Okay. What research design or methods seems unsatisfactory? What went wrong? What went wrong? What went wrong? So normally I will show you when you write the research problem, you have to draw the conceptual diagram. You have to show the normal way and your novelty. Right? I can show you with my some of MPhil students final presentations, right? Next week I will show you such thing in from their thesis. What is mine? You understand? What is yours? Actually, they don't want to know anything else. What you did, tell me, students. Please kindly tell what you did. What is yours? I don't worry about other people have done. Okay. Then you can't say this, he did that, he did that. He will ask, what did you change? What did you find something new? Okay. If you can tell, then you pass the subject. Understand? And then you see now, actually we will now 12:59, right? But I need more time actually, right? But anyway, because this important, I will ask here for them to. I want to actually conduct you this introductory research and literature event, proposal writing and kind of thing. I will put you the next class or additional class. Don't worry, I will be doing that. Okay. Now, do you have a lecture at 1 o'clock? Hello. Students. Hello. Prabha. Hello. Are you there? Tell me, to be honest. Hello. If you are not lying. Vijayaratna, are you there? Hello. Hello. 37. Hello, students. Hello. Hello. Can you all hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you, sir.
How many students are now in the class? Tell me the truth, huh?
We can hear.
You have a lecture at 1 o'clock. Okay. Now I will stop with this point, okay? We will, any you tell me, both the students attending the lecture? Hello.
Yes, sir. We have actually the problem is we have a smart screen linked in the classroom, and that's very loud, sir. And if someone is trying to speak, it's echoing the entire classroom and cannot hear anything to others, sir. That's why they are not trying
That
to
I will
speak.
tell you. Then to whom you should tell this?
Sorry, sir.
To whom you should tell this? Immediately rectify, because the other class, then we cannot conduct the class, no, isn't it?
Yes, there's a problem because if if we lower the volume of the smart screen, no one can hear the lecture, sir. That's a problem.
But when you increase, you get a lot of loud, no?
Yes, sir.
I will immediately tell them.
Okay, sir.
But anyway, I will meet you again.
Okay, sir.
Then thank you very much for attending the lecture, right? So please be participate, because don't take this very lightly. These the two subjects I am going to cover. You understand me? Okay.
Yes.
One of your degree program, heart. Okay, is a project and research. Okay, it is the heart of your degree program. You understand? So therefore, please be there and learn something and try to do your design and research. Thank you very much. Then, okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Recording stopped.